is a signal to the world that we are open for business.
I'm Jamie Harrell, bringing you business news and information here on Open for Business. 4.5 trillion peso projects get green lane treatment. The Board of Investments, also known as the BOI, revealed that it has certified 173 projects with a total cost of 4.5 trillion pesos as of late December for green lane treatment and endorsed them to the One-Stop Action Center for Strategic Investments, also known as OSACSI. According to BOI Investment Assistance Service and OSACSI Director Ernesto C. De Los Reyes Jr., foreign invested green lane projects were valued at 1.65 trillion pesos, while 139 projects with a total cost of 4.11 trillion pesos were for renewable energy. RP South Korea FTA reduces export tariff rates. The tariff rates for the Philippines banana export to South Korea will be reduced by 6% beginning December 31st and another 6% cut on January 1 under the Free Trade Agreement, also known as FTA. Now, this was announced by Trade Undersecretary Alan Gepti. He added that the banana industry is one of the major beneficiaries of the FTA. In 5 years, tariff on bananas exported to South Korea will be reduced to zero. Gepti also said that a total of 11,164 tariff lines accounting for $3.18 billion or over 80% of the total Philippine exports to South Korea will be granted preferential duty-free entry under the FTA. The FTA is expected to bring foreign direct investments worth 150 to 200 billion pesos within the first 3 years of its effectivity. The FTA was signed in September 2023. Vehicle sales reached 425,208 units in January to November. Vehicle sales in the country soared by 8.8% to 425,208 units in January to November this year versus 390,654 units in the same period last year. Now, this is according to the report of the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, also known as CAMPI, and the Truck Manufacturers Association, also known as TMA. According to the CAMPI TMA statement, the growth in sales reflected commercial vehicle sales of 74% and 26% for passenger cars. And that's a business roundup for this week. I'm Jamie Harrell for Open for Business.
The rapid growth of e-commerce has significantly reshaped the global economic landscape. It's fascinating to observe how this digital revolution has disrupted traditional retail models and opened up new avenues for businesses and consumers alike. E-commerce has contributed economic growth by creating jobs in logistics, digital marketing, and customer service while empowering MSMEs to access global markets and drive innovation. Kaya naman napakaganda ng pag-uusapan natin kung ano ang estado ng e-commerce sa Pilipinas. I know we have already tackled the law on internet transactions at nadaanan na rin natin ang e-marketplaces. Pero gusto nating mag-deep dive pa sa e-commerce. Sasamahan tayong muli ni DTI Undersecretary for E-Commerce Group, Yusek Jean Pacheco. How are you again?
You know, very excited tayo today because alam niyo naman to nabanggit ko na to even before, no? Pero pasensya na, pero talagang gusto kong balik-balikan, ulit-ulitin. Yung guest kasi natin ngayon, expert to. Ang tawag ko sa kanya, ekonomedyante, no? But you know, based on the Google Temasek and Bain study, they recently issued the economy report in Southeast Asia, and the Philippines, CRV, was found to be the fastest growing internet economy in Southeast Asia. So we are very proud of the 20% growth of the overall digital economy based on the gross merchandise value. The latest report highlights the country's rapid growth driven by factors such as increasing internet penetration, rising disposable incomes, and of course, growing middle class. No? So the surge in the digital activity has led to a boom in e-commerce, digital financial services, online media, contributing significantly to the nation's economic development. So, kaya exciting, no? We are very excited at talagang pag-uusapan natin yung economics of e-commerce, no, sa ating napakagaling na guest today.
Yan, kaya huwag na nating patagalin. To help us learn and understand the economics of e-commerce, inimbita ni Yusek Jean ang kanyang expert friend pagdating sa statistics at economics. Ang guest natin, Yusek, ito ay nag-guest ko na rin noong
Before,
COVID time pa. Oo. At ang alam ko, may COVID-19 pa. Via Zoom pa tayo noon. And I think this is my first time to meet Professor face-to-face. Okay, please introduce.
Ay, ako talaga personal ang introduction ko kay Prof. Ronnie kasi call a friend ko to, tsaka BFF ko si Prof. Ronnie. Pero professor ko siya, no? Professor ko siya sa UANP Strategic Business Economics Program. And doon ko siya nakilala. And ever since then, he has a way to make the explanation of economics easy to understand and fun. Siya ang tinatawag nating ekonomidyante.
Yun. So, may bakante pa kami sa Starcada. Prof. Sige.
So, bakit So, we'd like to welcome CRV, no, Professor Ronnie Balberan. Siya ang isa tumulong sa atin sa pagbalangkas ng ating e-commerce roadmap ng 2022 at yung e-commerce roadmap natin ng 2028. Hi, Prof. Ronnie.
Welcome to the show, Prof. Ronnie.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw. Na-miss ko po yung ating discussion. Napakaganda po ng discussion natin. And at that time, COVID po yun, no, Sir Cesar. No? So, and we were just talking about the economy and how we will actually hurdle the pandemic. Pero nung ginagawa po natin yun, ginagawa natin yung e-commerce roadmap and na-surprise po kami ni Yusek, no, kung paano talaga sumabog yung e-commerce ng Pilipinas at the time of the pandemic. No? So I'm very excited to discuss with you, to talk to you about the e-commerce of the Philippines and how it relates or impact our economy.
Pwede ba ako mag-shoot ng unang question?
Oh, go ahead.
Ano naman ang masasabi mo dun sa latest Google Bain Temasek study that showed the Philippines as the fastest growing internet economy in Southeast Asia? Siguro pwede mong i-explain, no, sa ating viewers yung basics ng study. And what do you think of that when you found out about that study?
Ang unang reaction ko, dapat lang. So, yun lang ang natin. Kasi remember, noong 2021, nag-release na rin po sila ng study. Nabigla po ang buong Southeast Asia when the Philippine economy pushed e-commerce growth by 93% in just 1 year. No? Wow. Sa gitna po yan ng pandemic. So, doon po napatunayan na bigyan mo lang ng tools, bigyan mo lang ng knowledge, bigyan mo ng internet ang mga Pilipino. They will find a way to actually maximize it. No? So, kaya po nung over the years, tapos biglang naging second place tayo nung last year. Parang meron akong taas ng kilay doon. No? Pero ngayon po, na-reclaim po natin na tayo ang fastest growing e-commerce market in the whole of Southeast Asia.
With Vietnam at that time, right?
With Vietnam
kasi yun yung tabi niya, tumaas yung kilay niya.
Tumaas yung kilay. Vietnam, no? We will reclaim it. No? And it's very, very intuitive, no? Logical, kasi the Filipinos are the highest users of internet, the heaviest users of internet, more than 10 and a half hours of internet per person, average po yan. And nung ikinabit po natin yung pandemic doon sa heavy use of internet, then we realized that actually our use of internet can actually be used for commerce. So that actually created a very explosive mix of our ability to use the internet at the same time make money out of the things around us. No? So, kaya po kita natin, sandali lang, hindi papatalo ang mga Pilipino sa ganyang labanan. Nauna tayo nung naimbento ang text, tayo ang heaviest texters. Nung naimbento ang internet, nung naimbento ang e-commerce at nalaman natin, nasa atin pala, nasa mga kamay pala natin ang power to buy and sell. and then that was a very, very glorious event for our country to discover e-commerce.
Pero Professor Ronnie, you said somehow that's a phenomenal increase, diba? It's tremendous. But what are the key drivers of that growth?
The key drivers kasi, number one, you should have a huge base of young, growing population that is
Kasama
actually in the
tayo dun,
middle
Yusek.
class. Oo.
Hindi ako to, hindi ako. Agree!
Kasama naman tayo dyan. So generally, ang ating average age is around 23 to 24 years old. No? So parang hindi naman nagkakalayo
Hindi.
yung edad natin doon sa
Hindi.
average age.
Hindi.
No? So whereas more than half of the world are actually aging. No? So average age 45, 50, 55. Nandito tayo sa tinatawag nilang demographic sweet spot. No? So, and then we are reaping the benefits of this tinatawag na demographic dividend. No? So, wherein a huge portion of our population is very young. Anong translation nun? So, lagi tayong hindi mapakali. Aggression of the consumers, the workers to buy something. No? And it is driven by emotion, by youthfulness, and maswerte po tayo na napakabata po ng ating population. At nung binigyan natin ng internet, binigyan natin ng digital payments, binigyan natin ng iba't ibang mga tools at murang mga smartphones, nagkatugma-tugma po yung mga factors na yun. No? Nagmura ang smartphone, bumilis ang internet, tapos medyo umuunlad po ang ating middle class, isinama po natin doon sa mga maraming padala ng mga OFWs. No? So, pag nagtugma-tugma po yan, may pera ka, meron kang emosyon, no? At meron kang tao. So, tatlong bagay lang naman tao, pera, at emosyon. Sa maraming bansa sa buong mundo, may problema sila. One of the three. But us,
Tao,
tao, pera, at emosyon.
Ang gusto ko
So,
yung
ibig sabihin,
emosyon.
mas emotional tayo? Is it
Opo.
Pwede mo sigurong i-share yung characteristic ng mga Pilipino.
Sa pagbili?
Sa
Yes,
pagbili.
kasi ang standard macroeconomic principle for economic growth is that the population must have positive emotions. Positive emotions will lead to spending. Then spending will lead to production, employment, income. No? So, ang maganda po sa Pilipinas, hindi natin kailangan hindi natin kailangan ng positive emotion. Kailangan lang natin ng emotion. Kasi pag positive emotion, bibili. Pero kapag negative emotion, may problema tayo, bumibili din tayo. Tawag tayo sa friend natin, tawag tayo sa asawa natin. Lumabas nga tayo, galit na galit ako dito. So pagka galit ka, bumibili ka. Pagka masaya ka, bumibili ka. In fact, pag wala ka rin magawa, bored ka, wala ka rin maramdaman, bumibili ka din. So, yung whole range of emotion from negative 0 to positive are actually being used for spending. Now, we have tested it. Nung nakulong tayong lahat sa mga bahay natin, parang mababaliw.
May lockdown, oo.
Parang,
Mababaliw
ano
ka.
ba to? May nararamdaman, hindi ko ma-express.
So, bili ka na lang ng bili.
Hindi ko ma-express. And so, ang napag-initan natin during the pandemic ay yung ating mga cellphone. Tatagulat tayo na, ay, nandito pala yung app. Nandito pala yung aking bank account. Nandito pala yung platform where I can buy. And therefore, doon natin naibuhos yung emosyon natin. At pagkatapos ng pandemic, na-realize natin, it has become part of our life. Now, the trend is, gumagala tayo, maano tayo, so yung emosyon na yon parang na-translate din sa, i-combine ngayon natin yung emosyon sa mobility. Sinabi po ng Google na we are actually more free and more mobile now as a people. No, we are actually more than 20% more mobile now. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga Pilipino ngayon, pagkatapos ng pandemic, nung pinayagan tayong lumabas tayo, lumabas, hanggang ngayon marami pa po hindi pa yata umuwi sa bahay nila.
Pero Professor Ronnie, you mentioned kasi we have that demographic sweet spot, which is about 23 to 24, sinabi mo. Pero ang tanong ko dyan, does that also equate to purchasing power? Kasi maaring bata siya, 23 to 24. Pero sila rin ba yung nagde-decide para bumibili, naglalabas ng pera? Kasi bakit tumaas yung e-commerce growth?
Yes, opo. These are the portion of our population na malakas yung tendency to consume without regard to income because they are unaware of the consequences to the income. Sino yan? Yung mga babies, kids, teenagers, up to college nga eh. Kung hindi ka working student na college, you are being financed by your parents. So these are the portion na talagang nagdi-demand, ay, mami, gusto ko nito, daddy, gusto ko nito, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. So that is actually driving a lot of our consumption. No, tapos meron tayong ditong part ng mga financiers. So, yung mga lolo, lola, ano natin yan sa kulturang Pilipino, di ba? Lolo, pabili naman ito. Lola, ganito. So, hanggang kay lolo at lola, yung mga retirement funds nila, nagagamit yan para ponduhan yung ating consumption behavior. Including yung mga, fortunately and unfortunately, yung mga OFWs, yung mga nanay, tatay natin nasa abroad, mga tita, tito, papadala ng pera, nagagamit po yan to finance our consumption activities. So kaya talagang mabilis. No? Ngayon, sinasabi natin, medyo maliliit pa lang yung purchasing power. Pero sabi nga ng mga Chinese, no? So kahit maliit yung pera, basta umiikot. No? So yung piso na umikot ng 100 beses, 100 yun, no? 1,000 beses. So kahit piso lang yun, umiikot. So very important for a nation is for money to be circulating, no? Endlessly. So kasi that multiplies the economic activities.
As an economist, if you can explain to the viewers in very simplistic forms, yung ano ang contribution ng e-commerce sa economy, in terms of GDP or the growth of the economy in general, and also employment. Yan. And then, dagdag ko na rin para diretso na rin yung explanation. Yung sinasabi kasi natin na online at offline.
Yung e-commerce, napakalaki ng contribution. Yung sinasabi ni Yusek na GDP, ano ba yon? Yung gross domestic product. Sa madaling salita, ito yung value, yung halaga ng ating ekonomiya. Ang halaga ng ating ekonomiya, nasa 24 trillion, no? Noong 2023. 24 trillion pesos. I-compare natin, si Amerika, nasa mga 25 trillion. Malapit lang. Pero problema, si Amerika, $25 trillion. Okay?
Teka lang, huwag mo kalimutan para lang sa kababayan, tsaka para kay CRV. Nung professor namin siya, sabi niya, pag kayo may mga party, para kayo ay magmukhang matalino, sabi niya ganyan. Isa lang ang tatandaan ninyo, ano ang total GDP ng bansa natin? At the time, 24 trillion. Tatandaan mo yan, CRV. Kasi
sige.
Do you know that the total GDP...
Mamaya, may party ako.
Do you know the total...
Conversation piece
tatandaan
yan.
natin yun. The total GDP of the country is 24 trillion pesos. Para na tayong Amerika. 24 trillion sila. Dollars nga lang.
Pero Professor Ronnie, okay, nasabi mo yung 24 trillion.
Yes.
Pero di ba ang nire-report lagi ng, sino ba nagre-report? PSA, di ba?
Yes.
Yung growth rate, or tama yung growth, di ba? GDP of, 6.2, 6.3, 5.7. Ano na ba tayo ngayon? Ano naman yung kahulugan ng sinasabi mong GDP growth rate?
Yes. So, parang pera lang natin yon. So, kung kumikita tayo ng 1 million, no, sa isang taon, no, so pagka sinabi ng PSA, nag-grow ka ng 6%, no? So ibig sabihin, nadagdagan yung income mo from 1 million to 1,060,000, no? So ngayon po, ang growth natin ay papunta sa 6%, no? 6%. So for 2024, yung last year 5.6%.
So posible na matapos ang taong ito at 6%.
6%.
Your outlook.
Apo, yun po ang sinasabi. So depende kung gaano kabilis natin at gaano kabilis tayong gagastos at gaano kabilis gagastos ang gobyerno tong natitira pang mga
Pero
araw.
as an economist yourself, what's your outlook, Prof?
Hanggang mga 5.8, 5.9, no? So pero I'm praying na sana mag 6%, no? But whatever the case may be, no, sa next year inaasahan po natin na mas mabilis ang GDP natin because of the midterm election.
Sa tanong ni Yusek, Professor Ronnie, ano ngayon yung contribution ng e-commerce dun sa 5.8 or 5.9 or 6% GDP growth?
So, kung bababa muna tayo doon sa value, no, doon sa value sa 24
trillion.
Sa 24 trillion, tinitingnan natin at least 1.2 trillion nun ay dumaan sa e-commerce ng 2022. I think papunta na tayo sa 1.7 trillion. No? Sa value, yung lahat lang ng
value yun, opo.
Pero syempre, pag tinitingnan mo, sabi ng PSA, yung value added. So, ibig sabihin, ano yung mga naiambag ng e-commerce itself. No? So, I think, nasa mga 300 yan, mga 300 billion, yung ambag na yun. So, ibig sabihin, malaki po yun. No? So,
Pero in
malaki.
terms of percentage, Prof,
In terms of percentage natin, I think that's around 6.8 to 7% of our GDP.
how do you describe that figure? Small, medyo growing, or compared to other
It's-
countries, how does that fare?
Ang ibig sabihin nito, it's actually growing very fast. No? 93%, over the next 3 years, 20%, 25%. No? Mabilis yan. Pero kung ikukumpara natin, halimbawa, sa ibang bansa, no? That's more than 40%. Yung e-commerce nila. Because, kasi pati yung mga businesses nila, business to business, e-commerce eh. So, digital na rin yung procurement, yung mga ano. So, yun po ang tinitingnan natin sa e-commerce. So, ngayon, nagsimula pa lang tayo ng tinatawag na business to consumer. Pero, ang pinakamalaking dyan, kapag pati yung mga industries nagbibilihan using platforms as well.
So lalaki pa kapag may B2B na.
Yes, sir.
Oo.
Yes,
So
sir.
ngayon kasi business to consumer
Business,
pa lang.
karamihan po ng ating ay business to consumer. Siguro we have yung total na yun ng mga 1.7 trillion. Ang nun, siguro malaki na yung 20% ng 1.7 trillion na B2B. No? So ang karamihan yan, business to consumer. Pero kita nyo, halimbawa, kung si construction na napakalaking industriya, no? And then bibili siya sa mga manufactured raw materials for construction. So, at bibilihin niya yan using business to business. Ito lang, si 3.6 trillion ang value ng construction industry natin. Yung lahat ng construction projects for last year, 2020, 3.6 trillion niya. So, kung bibili siya directly from our manufacturing sector ng mga steel, ng mga wood products, etc. No? So, ang laki po nung matatranslate na yan. So, yung 1.7 natin, malakuha natin yung 3.6. Biglang lolobo agad yung natin.
Professor Ronnie, yung pangalawang aspeto dun sa tanong ni Yusek, paano naman yung sa employment?
Yung pinaka-recent na release ng Philippine Statistics Authority, nasa 8.5 million ang ating employment na inattribute nila na may kinalaman sa e-commerce. No? So if you're talking about total employment of around 48 million, no? So sa ating labor force sa Pilipinas, no, talaga makikita mo biglang lumaki. In fact, pati si PSA, just 1 year, parang dati, ang mga nire-report lang, mga 1 to 2 million. Tapos biglang nung nag-update siya for this year, nung nag-release siya nung May for the 2023 na employment numbers, nagulat din kami ni Jose. Bakit 8.5 million? No? Sabi ng PSA, hindi, mas marami na kaming data ngayon, mas marami na nag-submit ng mga information, and we were surprised na 8.5 million na yung jobs that are related to e-commerce.
Wow.
Kasama natin talaga si Prof. Ronnie sa pagbalangkas ng ating e-commerce roadmap. Siguro now is also a good time to share yung what you think would be the future of e-commerce. No? So where we are now, nabanggit mo na yung contribution, employment. So what do you think of the future of e-commerce, the future that beckons us?
Kasi ang nakita natin dito, yung e-commerce na bumibili ka lang online is the thing of the past. So parang habang dinidescribe natin siya ngayon, parang luma na yan. Kasi nangyayari, kaya dinescribe natin, madali na. Dati kasi e-commerce, basta e-commerce, madali.
Ang tagline, no? Ang
Basta
tagline
e-commerce,
natin.
madali. So, market access, digitalization, and logistics integration. So, madali. Madali lang yan. Kasi buy ka online. Pero ngayon, ang nakikita po natin mga trends is the exciting one. So, ang tagline na po natin ngayon ay madali na, exciting pa. So, bakit siya naging exciting? Bakit siya naging exciting? Kasi, dati, usapin siya ng binili mo offline o online. Pero ngayon, it's a total experience. So, nagma-merge ngayon yung offline and online. Tsaka yung pagbili mo ng physical goods at tsaka yung pagbili mo ng experience. So, nag-shift ngayon yon in terms of retail goods, etc. But you are actually buying experience. For example, diba, dati excited tayo, bibili, ganyan-ganyan, mga goods. Ganyan. Pero ngayon, holiday na, saan tayo pwedeng magbakasyon? So, meron kang cellphone, booking.com, trip.com, Agoda, Klook, bibili ka ng experience, bibili ka ng tour package. Nandun na lahat, ginagano mo. So, it's not about actually just buying online. The phone and the e-commerce just became a portal or a port no, to a physical experience. So, ang nangyayari ngayon, i-combine nyo yung sa sinabi ko kanina na, yung mga Pilipino, parang gusto labas na ng labas. Kasi after the pandemic, we realized na yung physical touch, yung physical warmth, no, yung being together with our family, with our friends, with our relatives, those are the higher value experiences. Na kung yung mga meeting, update lang, gawin mo na online. No? Pero save your time for something more valuable. And ano ngayon yung more valuable? Experience, travel, games, etc. So now e-commerce is shifting its purpose now or updating its purpose from just buying goods online to buying goods and services in the combination of it, no? So kaya ngayon pinabibilis nga ang tawag ni Google doon online travel. Hindi dahil pupunta ka doon tapos may virtual reality ka. Hindi. Bibili ka, mabilis kang bumili so that seamless yung experience tomorrow or mamaya. Di ba? Pag book mo gano'n, mamaya, punta ka na doon. Meron ka nang na-book na resort. Tapos meron na, lahat na nakapackage na yun. So, it's a total packaging of experiences, no, that is enabled by our mobile phones. No? So, ganyan na po nangyayari. So, on that experience, travel, tourism, ano pa, yung games, no? So, yung games and education, we think, no, dito sa ating bagong roadmap, redefine how we will actually plan education.
Which exactly is my next question, Professor Ronnie and Yusek. In the academe and also in the trade, even in the field of marketing, we also discuss that kind of shift from buying commodities to selling experiences. But how do you look at it on the perspective of e-commerce in the sense that one is online, one is offline? Are you saying, Professor Ronnie, that we don't necessarily see that demarcation line already? Eventually, there's no offline and online, but everything will be online? Is that the way to do it? Although we see in a lot of areas now, like say for example, if you buy tickets, plane tickets, di ba dati
Yes.
meron marami sa mga malls yung, di ba, pipila ka. Ngayon, parang kumukonti na yung mga yon, di ba?
Wala na.
And of course, I don't have to mention the brands, di ba? Pero yung may mga fast food chains tayo ngayon na nagbago na rin. Dati, ang daming mga tao doon sa counters. Ngayon, there are electronic kiosks already.
Yes,
And then,
yes.
so parang konti na lang yung nagsiserve. So, papawala na rin ba yung that kind of offline, magiging totally online na?
Nung tinatanong namin yung mga, for example, yung mga mall owners, etc., no? Ganda ng mga insights nila eh. So, hindi nawala eh. Hindi nawala yung parang ang nangyari, naging mas exciting lang ang business. For example, may isang silang outlet na nagbebenta ng shades, no? Pero dahil ang mura-mura nang bumili sa e-commerce ng shades, ba't ka naman pupunta pa sa mall para bumili ng shade? So, nag-reinvent yung outlet na yun, no? Tapos ginawa niya parang total packaging ng experience. Benta siyang tumbler, nagbenta siya ng iba't iba na parang your all-around guide or shop or para kung lalabas ka, ito na yung mga pwede mong bilhin. No? So, the point is, magiging online tayong lahat, pero hindi ibig sabihin nun na nasa bahay lang tayo. Yung e-commerce evolution from the point of view, or yung Filipino version, or Philippine version ng e-commerce evolution, ay may online tayo so that we can actually seamlessly plan and purchase our satisfaction and experience para paglabas natin ng bahay, planchado lahat. Kasi ang objective ng mga Pilipino, lumabas. Lumabas ng bahay. So, ganun po nagre-rearrange ang mga malls. So, we will be expecting bigger malls. Kasi dati, ang trend ng mga malls parang lumiit kasi para mas convenient. No, it's not about convenience anymore. So now, babalik sila ngayon doon sa trend na palalakihin nila ngayon. But now, hindi convenience yung mga seating capacity ng mga cinemas na ganyan. Pero hindi, parang ngayon nabaliktad. Di ba? Pag inakyat mo yung paa mo sa sinihan, oy, laki ng bahay mo, pre. Ganun, di ba? So, pero ngayon, ang gagawin daw ng mga malls ay gagawin nilang parang bahay mo talaga. So, yung mga lazy boy, ganyan ka, relax ka, may magsaserve sa yung popcorn. So, that is the experience we're talking about. Pero may goods din yun. May popcorn doon, may gano'n. Pero bago ka lumabas doon, nabook mo na yun online eh. So, binili mo na, nag-digital payment ka na. Pagdating mo doon, welcome ka na, hindi ka na pumila. Di-deliver na lang sa'yo yung soft drinks, yung popcorn, yung burger, habang naka-ano ka doon. Ganyan yung magiging landscape of the e-commerce. How we now actually combine the online and the offline experience.
So it's like creating new
Yeah.
products,
Yes.
innovations, di ba?
Yeah. So, ano natin, kasi, we just really, ito breaking news to kasi although hindi pa tapos, pero just last week, we had wholesale and retail trade forum. Yung sinabi kanina ni Prof. Ronnie na nakausap namin yung mga malls, i-affirm ko lang, Prof. Ronnie, di ba, na it's not online or offline, di ba? It's online and offline. O, tandaan ho natin yan.
Integration,
That's right. Ito pong mga negosyante natin, hindi po natin sinasabing online lang or offline. Hindi po. It's online and offline, no? Yan po yung meron pa nga ngayon na laging sinasabi na omni-channel. Ano ba yung sa opti-channel? May mga ganung mga terms na tayong naririnig ngayon. Alam nyo ho, nung nag-survey po kami, I'd like to cite the survey that DTI conducted, our team conducted with Tangere. Actually, mga Pilipino, pag tinanong, nag-survey, 2,500 respondents namin to eh. Ilan ang satisfaction level ng mga nagbibili offline? Parang ang taas 59.67% na nagsasabing lubos silang nasisiyahan pag bumibili sila offline. Tinanong din naman namin, ilan naman din ang online? 49. So, marami pa rin ang gustong pumipisil-pisil, you know. You still want to
feel it,
you want to see the color, you want to try on your dress. But it doesn't mean, kasi pero kapag inad mo yung lubos na nasisiyahan at bahagyang nasisiyahan, nakikita natin that the reason why people buy online is what? Number one, kasi pwede kang bumili 24/7. So, kung ikaw ay, hindi ka makatulog sa gabi?
Insomniac.
Insomniac ka, ayun, nasa marketplace ka, naghahanap ka. No? So, 24/7 ang mga marketplaces.
Ganun ka ba, Yusek? Oo, kasi online ka pa ng gabing-gabi.
Oo, kaya
nabubudol ka na naman eh.
Ako kasi sobra akong excited. So there, no? And saka ang nakalagay din, why people buy online, nakakatipid ka sa oras. Tapos ito na nga, hindi ka kailangang lumabas, no? Pero nandun din yung, nandun din kasi yung why people buy offline. Kasi, ang feeling nila, mas safe ka at mas secure kung magbabayad ka kaliwaan. Di ba? So, in other words, kami po dito, when we are now promoting e-commerce, sinasabi natin sa ating mga negosyante that there are other ways to increase your market, no? And that is digitally through online, no? So, hindi natin sinasabi na, wala nang offline. Hindi. Gusto ho talaga natin, you are available in many, many channels, offline or online. Tama, di ba, Prof. Ronnie?
Yes.
Yusek, alam mo, hindi pa lumalabas yung pagkakomedyante ni Prof.
Oo
Ronnie,
nga
pero kulang ang oras natin. So, dapat wala na. Katulad ng lagi nating sinasabi, kailangan bumabalik ang mga guests natin. Ang tanong ko na lang is, kasi siyempre, we wanted to really leverage on the growth of e-commerce here in the Philippines. And when you compare it with the neighboring countries, di ba, sabi nga natin, we're the fastest growing digital economy. Ano pa yung kulang? Ano pa yung dapat magawa? Meron pa bang dapat i-improve? Is it on the education of consumers? Is it the trust of consumers to the e-commerce systems? Ano pa yung wishlist nyo na dapat maisagawa para tuluyang maiwan natin or lumakas tayo? At lalong interesado ako dun sa sinasabi nyo na para lumakas pa, lumaki pa yung contribution, B2B, may business to business din. So what is your wish list, Professor?
Nung isang linggo lang yata yun, kami ni Yusek, sumama naman kami doon sa launching ng Intellectual Property Strategy, the Philippine Intellectual Property Strategy. At minention din yung e-commerce doon. Pero ang direction natin is, how do we now take advantage of our creative spirit? No? Everybody's talking about, we are creative. No? Creative, e-commerce, intellectual property, valuation of our creative spirit and innovative spirit. No? So, yun ang kailangan nating pagdikit-dikitin. Kasi ayaw natin yung mangyari na, okay, e-commerce tayo, pero ang nakinabang, lahat ng manufacturers outside the Philippines. No? So, ang gusto natin is sumabay din tayo, yung e-commerce, mapakinabangan ng ating mga negosyante, mapakinabangan ng ating mga Filipino MSMEs. No? So, at mapakinabangan ng Filipino large corporations. How do we do that? No? So, we encourage yung collaboration. No? Ito marami tayong mga ideas, marami tayong ano dito, o ipapatent natin yan, pa-copyright natin yan, at sisimulan na ngayon natin siyang i-package at i-promote sa ibang bansa. At yan ang makakatulong sa ating exports. Kasi, alam nyo, dumudugo ng todo yung ating trade deficits. No? So, meron tayong 3.4 trillion na deficit. 3.4 trillion pesos na deficit. No? Pero, ang good news doon is, mas malala sana yon kung hindi sumipa yung export of service. At malaki doon yung digitally delivered service. So ano po yun? Makikita po ninyo na malaki, bilyong dolyar ang kinikita ng ating mga influencers mula doon sa Google, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. No? So nakaka-receive po yan. That's a creative service. You deliver that online. No? So, hindi ka na kailangan magpakahirap. So, nare-receive natin yan. So, isipin po natin yung sitwasyon na yung mga malilikot na utak, no? Mga pakalat-kalat na utak ng mga Pilipino. And then, we will create services, mga entertainment, no? Tapos, vlogging, tapos mga new logos, trademarks, product designs that will be integrated to our manufactured products. Nakita nyo, di ba, yung isang bote ng tubig, na walang design versus may design, ang laki po ng margin nun. Doon tayo kikita. Kapag isinama natin ang creative spirit ng mga Pilipino doon sa mina-manufacture natin sa Pilipinas, then lumalaki po yung tubo ng mga Pilipino.
Yung next mo, Prof, kasi alam mo expert natin to sa ating infra. No? So, siguro yun yung next mo na another one on the logistics.
Ang ano dyan, sinabi ng Google, alam nyo, pag tinitingnan namin, yung lahat ng nagsa-search para makabili online, buong Pilipinas, hanggang Tawi-Tawi. Hanggang sa lahat ng mga isla, makikita nyo, pinlat ni Google, lahat ng nagsa-search paano bumili sa e-commerce. So, talagang makulay. Sino naman yung nadideliveran talaga? So, yung supply of e-commerce. Nako, nasa Manila, Calabarzon, Central Luzon, tapos a little bit in Cebu, and a little bit in Davao. So, anong conclusion natin doon sa yun? So, maraming interested. So, sa bilis nito, kumbaga mabilis na itong lagay na to, 20%. Pero ang lagay na to, kakaunti pa lang areas ng Pilipinas na nadideliver.
So logistics ang problema.
Yes.
Tsaka yung sinasabi mong supply chain na
Yeah,
naman.
that's
Kasi
right.
bibili ka ng bulaklak sa cellphone, hindi naman i-deliver sa cellphone yung bulaklak. I-deliver siya sa doorstep.
So image na lang.
Hindi.
Hindi naman
na
pwede.
lang.
Kailangan amuyin. So, kailangan yung transportation and logistics. So, imagine nyo, over the next 3 to 6 years, kapag matapos itong mga Build Better, More programs ng ating government, no? Ay,
Sisipa pa.
sisipa pa tayo.
Okay.
Kasi talagang nandito na eh. Wala nang usapin whether may pera o may demand. Curious ba tayo sa e-commerce? Curious ba tayo sa mga online services? Wala na pong debate doon eh.
Kakapiranggot ang oras natin. Talaga namang bawat episode natin, punong-puno ng kaalaman. E-commerce truly represents an exciting frontier for economic growth and innovation, both globally and here in the Philippines.
Salamat again. Talagang today binigyan natin ng linaw, no, ang importansya ng digital economy, no. Thanks to our economist Professor Ronnie Balberan, because really e-commerce is shaping industries, creating opportunities and addressing challenges across the various sectors.
A big thank you to Professor Ronnie Balberan from the Reed Foundation for sharing the expertise. As always, it's a delight to have you and learn from you, sir.
And to our viewers, sana'y nakatulong po sa inyong lahat ang ating discussion. Let's continue to explore the transformative power of technology in the economy.
And for MSMEs, what we discussed earlier is really a call to adapt, to harness the power of e-commerce, data, and automation to stay competitive in an ever-evolving landscape.
To the organizers of the Golden Globe Annual Awards, thank you for your dedication to recognizing Filipinos with exceptional contributions to our society. Your awards continue to inspire many to strive harder and persevere. Tonight, let us celebrate our achievements, but let us not forget to use them as a strength to further help our nation. Each of us has the ability to inspire and become an instrument of change.
Now, I'm sure this award means so much to your company. Tell me how this would add on to the repertoire of the company.
Well, definitely. This is our third year that we are getting this reward. I'm very happy and very proud. And we're making big steps when it comes to the service. I think that being part of the transportation business and the car rental business, what makes us different is giving the right service and the best service that we can. And we're focusing on this, and I'm happy that every year we're succeeding to become the excellent. Yeah.
Aside from giving quality service, what else is the trait or the value of your company that keeps it like the third year here in this award?
Well, actually, my team is going together for many years. The turnover is low because they're happy with what they are doing. They're happy to give service, and they're happy to be part of an East Transport family. I really like my employees, and I like what they do, and we are trying to give the right feeling, the right atmosphere in the company that everyone will feel committed and will do the extra mile for its customers. And this kind of commitment creates excellence.
Definitely. Very inspiring. Please, since speaking of being inspirational, for the people who want to follow your footsteps or start a company like yours, are there any advices that you want to give?
Well, yeah, I think that first you have to be authentic. You have to love your people. When you're going to open this kind of operation, which is considered to be big with drivers and finance team, HR, etc., you have to listen to the people, and you have to make your steps together with them. It's not like you're the only decision maker and that's it. Whatever I do, that's whatever I decide, that's what you do. But we think together because they have the interaction with their people and with the clients. And being open for that just allow you to do bigger steps than you can if you do it alone with yourself. So I think that's the advice.
Amazing. Being a good leader is being a good listener as well. Also, on the side, congratulations for making it to the Wall of Fame. It's amazing. Now, any last words about this award? What do you feel about it? Are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm happy. There are great challenges in the transportation arena in the Philippines. The Philippines are doing great steps toward technology, and I think that's great, and that will help to solve the transportation problems in the country. I'm very willing to be part of it, and I'm proud that I can do something to help the transportation industry in the Philippines. That's great, and that's amazing.
Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
So honored to speak with you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, another beautiful awardee. She is none other than the owner of Tycoon's Global Reality Corporation, Miss Aubrey Tapia. You're looking beautiful tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have a question. Who or what is your inspiration to push boundaries lalo na sa business field dito sa Pilipinas?
Well, my inspiration is, of course, my sales team, my staff, and my family.
Wow, definitely family and employees
sales
as well. Your sales team really pushes for motivation. All right, everybody, I'm standing right next to a beautiful and successful awardee from Luvimar Fire and Safety Avenue Corporation, Miss Maricel Zamora Barredo. Congratulations for receiving this award.
You're such a lovely.
You are lovely too. So please tell me po, paano kayo nagsimula sa business na to? Who did you start it with?
Of course, with my husband, na after a 4-year struggle na nagpaaral kami sa 2 younger brothers ko. And then that's the time na nag-usap kami on how we started the family. So nung nagka-opportunity siya ng 2 years sa Japan as construction worker, oo, yun, doon lahat nag-umpisa. So nung pauwi na siya, yun lang yung prayer ko na sana bigyan niya kami na negosyo na hindi na siya magsabi na punta abroad.
It's such a beautiful thing. It's a couple business, no? It's founded within love. I want to say kasi ang nakikita lang ng mga tao is you now with the award. Tell us anong memory na napapasarap ng victory na to ngayon?
Kung isa-isahin ko, medyo baka iiyak pa tayo, baka matapos yung to sa interview. But it's really grabe. Sobrang hirap ng buhay. So looking back, mapaiyak ka talaga kung paano ko nalagpasan yon. Pero at the end of the day, lahat ng mga gusto namin gawin, dinadaan namin yon sa prayer.
Na-mention niyo po na you've worked in a sugarcane factory. Sa phase ng buhay niyo na yan, ano pong natutunan niyo na nagdala sa iyo dito?
Dahil sa sobrang hirap ng buhay, doon ako talaga nag-strive na syempre tulungan yung family ko, ang parents ko na maiahon sa hirap. Life in hacienda is not easy talaga. Sobrang hirap. O kayod lang nagkayod para lang sa pagkain. Yeah.
The key, you were hungry talaga for success. Please tell me what is your advice or your moral lesson for the people watching today?
Okay. Yes, first of all, kahit na ano yung desire nila sa buhay, unahin nila ang prayer palagi. And then, based on my experiences, yun lang, lahat ng gagawin ko, lahat ng basta wala akong inaapakang tao. Ang sarap na pakiramdam, you'll meet your old friend, na yun, happy ka, na happy din sila sa iyo with the experiences na nandun kayo before.
So it's being genuine and hardworking is what I really also is getting from you. So congratulations once again, Miss Maricel. Continue to go up there for victory. Congratulations po.
Thank you so much din.
Kasama ko ngayon ang owner ng CRM Clinical Laboratory and Medical Clinic, Miss Cynthia Maranan. Good evening and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I just want to take this opportunity for chosen as Hall of Fame by Golden Globe Awards. It's been an honor and I'm so grateful right now. I'm so happy and so blessed for this award.
All right, everyone, I'm stoked to have right next to me the CEO of Our Pathway and NCLEX, Mr. Maverick C. Leocadio. Congratulations for being an awardee here. Now that you're here, I'm very curious, what are the decisions or strategy na ginawa nyo that made the biggest difference sa inyong company?
As a businessman, one key strategy that I've embraced is active involvement in every aspect of my business. This approach helped me to stay connected with my market and ensures that I understand not only my customers' needs, but also the dynamics with my own team. By immersing myself in the day-by-day operations, I can make well-informed decisions that directly impact the company. This level of engagement fosters the better communication with employees, ensuring they understand the vision and goal of the business, ultimately leading and improve performance and alignment. It allows me also to adapt quickly to the market changes and identify opportunities or challenges early on.
That is one innovative leader. Congratulations, Sir Maverick.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm very happy to be here at the 17th Annual Golden Awards to accept the award of the Villar Children's Farm. I want to recognize our chairman of the Golden Globe Annual Awards for Business Excellence and Outstanding Filipino Achievers, Director Ramon Balunes Iparas. Palakpakan po natin siya. And of course, all the business awardee, Filipino achievers, ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan po natin ang ating mga sarili. To all our distinguished guests and esteemed members of the Golden Globe Annual Award, I would like to congratulate all of the awardees of this award. I stand with all of you to celebrate excellence, innovation, and remarkable achievements of organizations who have made an outstanding impact in their respective field. It is with immense gratitude and pride that I accept this prestigious recognition from the Golden Globe Award in behalf of the Villar Children's Farm. This award is proof of our commitment to my lifelong advocacy in promoting agriculture and sustainability, fostering a deep connection with nature and our community, and alleviating poverty through education and nurturing the well-being of our youth.
And that is it tonight here at the Golden Globe Annual Awards for Business Excellence and Filipino Achievers. Congratulations to all the winners.
And with that, our buzzword for the week is video commerce. It is the use of video for online marketing and sales. It has different formats from shoppable videos to live stream shopping. And our code for the week is: e-commerce is not an industry, e-commerce is a tactic. That's according to Tobias Lotka, the CEO of Shopify. Maraming salamat sa isang oras na pagsama sa amin upang tunghayan ang isang makabulang usapan ukol sa negosyo dito lang sa Open for Business hanggang sa susunod na linggo. Samahan nyo kaming muli dito sa Open for Business. Catch us to on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe on our social media page at Net25TV. We will bring you more insights from industry experts, thought leaders, CEOs, and featured SMEs. Together, let us help encourage business development in the Philippines. Sharpen your business acumen, feel the pulse, and set the trend for as long as you're informed and open for business. Ito po si Cesar Vallejos. Marami pong salamat.